Owusu Bempa, the Deputy Director of Communication, the Deputy Director of Communications, the NDC Amonoko, NPP Amonoko, sorry, or Deputy Director of Communication, the NPP Amonoko, the New Patriotic Party. Now, Sabrina, or the secret upon secret be abegu in Montensu concerning IGP case here, Abbey. Chese NDC Amonoko no chese wa bobo bebredin chese wa bie ensemani ade akyere yen sabrea yatena se ade enkyiremu na sefata ade ebremo na ohwe eye Owusu Bempa Ernest Owusu Bempa ne nsemu ode etudwa na ana o kyere se ohwe IGP ne case a abai atese obi eka ho asem tese we kyere se na we wom share the main storyline now tie audio na we could see say an NPP member be ewom na share ko animu ko share a whole lot of people amota etiri na no ana Ernest Owusu Bempa kyere se NDC Amonoko no na omonsa hyase kyese o kyere se NDC plan work na omaye we die wate omo flat we die wate omo ye ho hwea enye ye de beada enye ye the beard or the denounce he denounced the audio. He denounced the audio as a fabrication and accused the opposition National Democratic Congress of propagating baseless propaganda. Next, someone almost a share one cast among penny for nibi and almost a share just a mode sans being able mountain suggest to cause or to propagate against the NPP so that in the 2024 elections it would affect the NPP. But what I say, now in a statement released by Ernest Owusu Bempa, and I criticize the NDC's alleged misuse of propaganda to advance their political agenda. And I said, going into 2024 elections, said the NPP she according to Ernest Owusu Bempa, and no na NDC for na person mo bibia obetimi bia said the beya omo ebetimi abre NPP for na elections 2024 omaba we ne name no Ernest Owusu Bempa kire se ehin ne ha enya de se ebeye de brother. He expressed concern over what he called the prevalence of propagandist tactics within the Ghanaian political landscape, emphasizing that the NDC propaganda machinery does not equate the ability to win political power. Na say on one case on NDC amonyoku anima na ohwe nioma bi ekoso ohwe elections 2024 na kamia kwa campaign message pa sabe hwan den because yen share na enya any campaign message bi papa bi an share dan free NDC ho. But then the thing I question say anytime I be basi no na just say fabrication bi atimi akoma share dan nwene nsem bia na dia target NPP say NPP say intimuntu obanti omo a whole lot nemum no sabe no NS Owusu Bempa bi ne omani so to say enya asem ketwa or say anyone who has monitored the Ghanaian political punditry in institutional news media and on social media in the last few weeks would be led to suppose that the agenda machinery of the opposition National Democratic Congress is more than enough to win political power in this country. It's almost as if political discourse in this country, in this supposedly democratic and civilized nation, has succumbed to a plague of propagandism, in which a particular political party fights tooth and nail to hold on to what they've got, no matter who suffers as a result. Na say nyoma NDC amonoko ne eyen or kire say enya de say betimi aboa, but then they are not looking at the fact say who is going to bear the consequences. It's our idea. It is all about IGP say the audio ni enough for IGP to overthrow the IGP and someone else. Osha audio na nkasa kwa betcha say nipa kwana na omoka no asem no IGP nipa kwana no those who were communicating and having the conversation no one of them are no police officer no kura na opese after say IGP free on one kasa be show and this fabrication no definitely see young can't want a man, any man tentema. It will lead to the fact here. Come here, question NPP in the shall say, but then any NPP and a shall say, also, of course, the propaganda machinery of the opposition National Democratic Congress has developed into pointless interminence politics of attrition. So much so that even the inquisitiveness of our traditional political politics have been circumscribed by the unwarranted presumption that the propaganda in that way out. It is therefore no wonder to have woken up to yet another dose of the NDC mind management tactics of creating a discursive regime of inevitability of the propagandist politics with a purported audio recording of an NPP steward and a certain police officer. He urged the public to dismiss the recording of the contempt it deserves, claiming that the NDC has a reputation engaging in black propaganda and resorting to antiquated antics. Owusu-Bempah argued that the circulation of the audio was driven by the NDC desperation to seize power through subterfuge. In some way, NS Owusu-Bempah did to the for just what be no man no sabri will be said the measure sem di kakan will be a secret upon secret. And I dear Ghana for NDC say na mo sa sha ase we die was sinebo na watimi adi aba. Na mame nkwa na me nkwa kan the full statement amfa amount of NS Owusu-Bempah ne nsɛm a ɔde atu dwa no ne hu nneɔma a ɛwɔ statement ni mu ne hu nneɔma a ɛkɔ so within the NDC nneɔma a NDC planning yɛbɛhu ne nyinaa bi. Na we no fake audio kyerɛ sɛ Ernest Owusu-Bempah kyerɛ sɛ we no fake audio of nneɔma yɛhu yi the recent audio yɛhu of one MPP guy, one police officer concerning IGP no, or it's a fake audio, NDC's propaganda, and it cannot stop NPP from winning 2024. Now we know where Aldous Huxley, where the famous English philosopher and the propagandist came up with the theory that the propagandist's purpose was to make one set of people forget and the certain other set of people are human. In many ways, the theory epitomizes everything about the politics of John Dramani Mahama of the NDC. Anyone who has monitored the Ghanaian political punditry in the institutional news media and social media in the last few weeks would be led to suppose the propaganda machinery of the opposition National Democratic Congress NDC is more than enough to win political power in this country. It is almost as if political discourse in this supposedly democratic and civilized nation has succumbed to a plague of propagandism, in which a popular political party fights tooth and nail to hold on to what they've got, no matter who suffers the result. Of course, the propaganda machinery of the opposition National Democratic Congress has developed to a pointless immersion politics of attrition, so much so that even the inquisitiveness of our traditional political politics have been circumscribed by the unwarranted presumption that the propaganda is the way out. It is therefore no wonder to have woken up to a yet another dose of the NDC mind management tactics of creating a discursive regime of the inevitability of the propagandist politics with the purported audio recording of an NPP steward and certain police officer. The so-called Alex Mensa tape plotting the removal of the Inspector General of Police is a pure concoction and a propaganda material of the stables of the NDC. This audio recording of a conversation between a so-called police officer and the steward of the NPP in the northern region ought to be dismissed with every contempt it deserves. The NDC is notoriety for black propaganda, and this is one of the antiquated tactics nsɛm a Ernest Owusu-Bempah adi to dwa no abusuafo, this is not the whole statement. Ne mmom no nsɛm a ɛwɔ statement no kakra na matumi apɔne ho atumi di ama mo no. Na nsɛm a ɔde ato dwa yi ma me ho adwenkyerɛ wɔ kafa ho because NDC sɛ ɔmo na ɔmo nsa hyɛ akyire ɔmo nsa hyɛ akyire paa deɛ na ɛsɛ ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ taking this case serious. Na even though sɛ yɛn na hu mpo no still na should be taken serious. Ma me ho adwenkyerɛ wɔ kafa ho na yɛhwɛ ne mu sɛ update fufuo bi a babɛtɔ yɛ apon so no yɛbɛkyena ase de mu nkyerɛ mu atimi di asom mo.